Hi, my name's Lodine.
And I'm Heidi.
And we are
the U-Haulers. Oh man, it has been a hot minute.
Oh, we have so many apologies.
Yeah. When you're planning a wedding.
And working full-time.
And raising 3 kids.
Both of us working full-time right now. Ugh.
Yeah.
We're still here.
Super grateful, Jesus, for the jobs. We need them because the wedding is not cheap.
We're still here. Things are going forward. And wedding planning is happening. It's coming quick.
It is coming quick.
Oh my goodness. And
2 months.
We still have to thank so many people for Pride.
Oh man, I cannot believe we haven't been back since Pride. Yes, thank you so much if you came out for Pride.
But it was for Rocky and our big supportive,
that was great,
exciting
right?
movie
She was
coming
great,
out.
yeah.
She just announced that she dropped off stuff for the big premiere. She has not announced where it's at. We know, but she's letting people guess.
It's gonna be exciting.
She's having people guess which city is 1946, the movie premiere that we all want to support. So
yes, definitely want to see this. This is amazing. We can't wait for it to be out.
Yeah, so if you haven't watched that podcast, watch that episode. And Pride was amazing. We had so many of you come out and support and screaming, I follow you. I watch your podcast or listen to podcasts. I watch your YouTube channel. And it was so fun and we loved it.
And our kids got to be a part of it, and they felt all the love, too, and that was amazing.
And driving a U-Haul through Pride, U-Haul was amazing. Everyone flipped the fuck out, which was awesome. Yeah, it was great. The announcers were great. The launch was great. We want to do it again. So it was really exciting, and thank you for coming out. And if you missed the moment, depending on where you were on the route, one of our bridesmaids, Michelle, and her girlfriend Jill were
fiance now.
Her fiance, that's right. Oh, congrats! They were driving and riding in our U-Haul for us, and they came upon the
haters.
Yeah. Of course, in God's name.
Yeah, all the Christian haters.
The
crazy
anti-God pretending it's for God. God is love, getting the message mixed, God is not hate. They're confused. But anyway, so they were spewing hate, and she came upon them with the U-Haul and just started laying on the horn and just sat right in front of her and just laid on the horn in front of all of the, signs and picketers and protesters, and just started making out. They got out of the U-Haul, parked it, and went and made out in front of the haters, and then laid on the horn, and everyone just started screaming and cheering, and then people came and rolled out a sign that said, "We protect our children from hate."
Yeah.
It was amazing. It was a beautiful moment, so if you missed that,
so much. Pride is one of those things where you don't really realize how much you need it all the time, right? You don't realize how great it is to be in a community of people that's just literally like, we're here, we're queer, we love it, we love you. No apologies, no excuses, no justifications, just a bunch of love. It's a huge love fest, and we have a cat. For those of you that are watching, you can see him. But yeah, so, it's just, I think Pride is just one of those places where I'm always surprised by how accepted I am there, And our kids were a part of it and were accepted, and it's just amazing.
With their bubble machines that they did so well. They were like professional
bubble makers.
Yeah. So it was really great. So what else has been going on? So doing all the wedding planning, right?
Yeah, doing a lot of wedding planning.
And so I have obviously been looking for a dress, as one does. And so I went I've been putting it up on our Instagram. If you're not following, it's U-Haulers Instagram. Come find us. And so I've been putting up kind of my wedding dress journey. And so I went to Connecticut with my best friend and New York, and then I on the West Coast, took my daughters so they could go with me, and so the twins went, and so I've been going to all these different stores, and one of them I went to and took
The girls.
Yeah, the girls. And then I took like kind of a new friend. And anyway, so we went on this wedding dress adventure. And we had a really great time. And I'm keeping it anonymous here, so I'm being careful. But so we had a great time. And after things were a little strange, so we went to this really like ritzy shop, and it was really nice and beautiful, and I got to go in the back and come out, and it was a really special moment. And so we would, the girls would, get to help me walk out in the dress and tell their choices, and we're having like these really amazing moments, and a lot of ball gowns and the sleek dresses and fit and flare and mermaid, you name it, and the oohing and the eyeing, but I would spend a lot of time, obviously, backstage. And
backstage?
Yeah, that's what, modeling. Backstage. In
the dressing room.
My quick changes.
Yeah.
And so then afterwards, I wanted to treat everyone to dinner and kind of say thank you for kind of like the girls' night. And the newer friend was acting really strange, just not being herself and jittery kind of, and I wasn't really understanding what was happening, and I spent a good deal of time in the bathroom at the last place outside, and when we were needing to leave, and so I just thought, and then I had to go to the bathroom a lot at this restaurant, so I just thought maybe her stomach hurt or something, so but just something seemed off, but I was really excited and wanting to get to know her, and so we're making conversation on the way home, and she tells me how special it was, what an amazing time she had, how great it was, and that was it. We parted ways, and I went home. The next day, the wedding dress shop calls me, and Heidi was working from home that day, and I took the call, and they they wanted to talk to me, and I thought they wanted to talk to me about some dresses I tried on and give me prices, and kind of, they write down the list of your favorites. And that was not the call. So they called and just said, we would like to talk to you because one of the wedding dresses is missing.
I still can't believe it.
Like, there's this moment, like, as this play, like, you're hearing it, and you're like expecting the call to be about one thing, and then you're like kind of thrown, and you're like, what? One of the wedding dresses is missing. Okay. And we have on camera it being stolen while you were in our shop. I mean, instant heart drop.
Oh,
like, yeah. I'm like, oh dear God. Like, who looks like me? I did not steal a dress. Like, what the hell? Like, oh my God. Like, lawyer fiance over there. And so, oh my gosh. So my heart drops, and I'm like, what? And as the call goes forward, they let us know that they have my address and that the cops could show up, but that they know I'm a public figure, and they know that when it happened, I was actually with the owner of the shop, changing, and they, got to know me and could tell that this wasn't something that they felt that I was in on, that I'd asked the person to do, which I'm really glad they could tell, and that they wanted to give me the courtesy before sending the police in talking to me about this, if I would just like to buy the wedding dress. And I was like, are you kidding? Are you sure? Like, I was like, what do you mean? And so they said, well, we have, they asked if it was my sister. That was the first thing they wanted to know, because they thought maybe I'd, they want to make sure I didn't set this up. And I said, no, definitely not my sister, kind of a new friend. And they said, well, we have her on camera stealing a wedding dress. And we actually see her over a course of an hour, slowly stealing this wedding, going to the back and stealing this dress throughout the entire time, every time you went back and changed. Stealing the wedding dress, like the words, I was like, I still feel like I'm telling some, it's such a crazy story. So So, of course, I am like speechless. I am so stunned. Heidi can tell something is not going well. Like, I'm pacing, going out and down the hallway. And so I was like, obviously I don't want to pay for this dress that I did not steal, that I had nothing to do with stealing. And
you didn't want to wear to the wedding.
Yeah, that I would like to actually pay for the dress I want to wear to the wedding. So I said, is there anything, that, can be done? Can I maybe try to talk to this person and, either have them pay for the dress or return the dress, or is there something that, and they said, well, I said, I don't know that she, can buy this dress, to be honest. So they said, well, we will give you until this time tomorrow to contact her, and we will have to charge you, $200 dry cleaning fee. And I'm like, of course. And then they said, and you can talk to her, but this dress has to be in our shop by this time tomorrow, or we will call the police. And the threshold went above the amount for grand theft larceny. Grand theft larceny. And so, I mean, this would just ruin this person's life, obviously. It would just kids and, job and career, and it would be the kind of career that would shut them down. Like, it would ruin their life, going to prison for this. So they were like, it will be grand theft larceny, and it will be, we'll be seeking prison and sending the cops. And so I was like, oh my gosh. So I said, I will take care of this. So I immediately got off the phone and I called and Bug. Shh. You can't hear our cat harassing. So I called and I get a, hello. And I was like, hi, I'm just calling. The wedding dress, shop called me. Okay. And I was like, so they are saying that you stole a wedding dress? What? I was like, they have you on camera stealing the dress over the course of like an hour. They are going to prosecute and send cops to your door, and it is grand theft larceny. I suggest that this dress gets returned to them. You have till tomorrow. Okay. I mean, they just kept saying that. And I was like, so you'll be taking the dress back and paying $200 for dry cleaning. Is the dress still in your possession and in good condition? Yes, I'll be bringing the dress back. I'll bring the dress back. I can bring the dress back. And so this was my crazy adventure of wedding dress shopping. Never did I think.
Yeah.
So the dress got returned.
Clearly, we did not say yes to that dress.
Yeah.
It was not the choice.
It was not the choice. And the dress was returned, and I lived to tell about it. And so I told Heidi we should
of prison.
Definitely be the Real Housewives of our area, because, never a dull moment over here. So never, ever did I think. But yeah, it was the most shocking call. So it has been
crazy.
An adventure. That is probably the craziest wedding story that I have, for sure.
Yeah, let's hope we don't top it.
So let's hope we don't top it. Yeah. And in other news, we have some special guests we think are coming. That are really exciting.
We're hoping.
It's kind of a surprise. So we're really excited for that. So
yeah.
Don't want to give that away, but we cannot wait to share that with you. And we promise to be coming back much more often.
Careful what you say.
By your tongue.
No, we really miss being here with you all, and felt very remiss after all of your support with Pride. So we're happy to be back and ready to be back as a more regular part of your lives.
Yeah. We missed you.
We do.
And can't wait for you to see all of the wedding stuff and take this journey with us. So with that, we have to get up super early.
Yeah.
It's super late. It's like midnight, and we love you.
Couldn't waste our makeup, though, so...
Yeah. All right, we love you, and we'll talk to you soon.
Bye, guys.
Bye.